to be able to settle some of these issues. Mr. Kyagulanyi, Mr. SSEWANYANA's ilk, we shall meet in court. Probably they will help court and the families that are demanding for justice to go and tell court what they know. Because they seem to know a bit about what happened in Masaka.
The former leader of opposition, MPUUGA, has come out to say that he's going to take Bobi Wine to court, following what Bobi Wine said together with Allan SSEWANYANA, saying that MPUUGA was behind the arrests which were made against the NUP supporters and against the aides of Bobi Wine. As I remember, yesterday Bobi Wine came out and pinned Allan SSEWANYANA. To me, I think it was a mistake by my president to pin one of your MPs. Maybe he wouldn't have gone so far. It looked like he was coercing Allan SSEWANYANA. If you wanted to make out that information, you would have maybe come out to say that Allan SSEWANYANA knows and you leave the suspense. It looked like a coercion. But nevertheless, I think I understand where Bobi Wine comes from. Seeing that the people around him are being incarcerated, are being beaten, are being killed, are being put in Luzira for no good reason. I understand where he comes from. Okay? Because even in my personal capabilities, I've been around people at the NUP headquarters who have lost their loved ones, who have been killed after seeing him 3 days, who have been incarcerated, who have been put in Luzira, and you go like, wow, what is going on? So there is no certain person who can be happy. But I think Bobi Wine was somehow coercive and emotional. So MPUUGA came out to take him to court. So in this episode, I've come to talk about why MPUUGA came out with a court threat, what it means for our politics, and most importantly, the study materials we can learn from the politics of our nation. But before I do this, I want to let you know that if you're new to this channel, please subscribe. And if you're watching this video from a different platform, please head on to YouTube, type in Sula Mawagali. There's a lot of content of this nature. If geopolitics and economics is what you want, this will be definitely the right channel for you to subscribe to. One, yesterday Bobi Wine came out to say that the person who is aiding the regime to arrest his aides, according to Allan SSEWANYANA and the late Honorable Sagrinya, was MPUUGA. They used to tell him that. That is one. Okay? Where I think it was somehow a mistake to coerce Allan SSEWANYANA to say their names is one. You resurrect a dead person. Today, MPUUGA retaliated calling a press conference. Sometimes, even if someone is wrong, but if you fight him so hard, or if you've mentioned his name severally, you give him a platform to respond. Okay? Today, MPUUGA responded that he's going to take Bobi into court. I know that court case cannot hold water, for sure. But he's also using it as a platform for politics. Okay? MPUUGA was already buried, giving him more opportunity to talk about, because I know this whole week and another week, which we are going to debate this, you give him a courtesy to go on radio station to defend himself. Okay? And sometimes when you having a battle, even if someone is weak, there are some things will take away from you. And I think MPUUGA is taking away some things. It was done and dusted. He was going into oblivion. Giving him such a platform is wrong. Maybe my president would have gone to call out Allan SSEWANYANA, but not coercing him to say the names. Okay? So, MPUUGA today came out to say that he's going to take Bobi Wine to court. I want to play a tape when he was saying this before I proceed. Here's the tape.
To be able to settle some of these issues. Mr. Kyagulanyi, Mr. SSEWANYANA's ilk, we shall meet in court. Probably they will help court and the families that are demanding for justice to go and tell court what they know. Because they seem to know a bit about what happened in Masaka. I think the best place for them to help the nation understand it better is court. So I wish them luck, but I want to encourage again Ugandans who want to stay in Uganda not to give up, not to be diverted. We know the task Mr. Kyagulanyi was given, but I think some Ugandans were not so clear about it. I tried to encourage him to be strong. I failed. I was fought. Thankfully, I have some courage with me, not to really be diverted. Please rise, rise and rise. Thank you.
That is Matthias MPUUGA. So we all know that Matthias MPUUGA, there are some things he did wrong basing on the position he was occupying. Imagine your fellows entrusting you with a position and you go dine with the dictator and make some underdealings. It was a self-shoot in the leg. And I supported Robert Chagulanyi Sentamu to change him. In fact, I wanted him to be changed, not to be given a commissioner position, maybe. Okay? Truth be told, Matthias MPUUGA had defended himself, although he was wrong, because he had put the Mengo government in his circus until the NUP full soldiers took on the Mengo regime. The Mengo regime stepped backwards. And that's what it was supposed to be done, because very many leaders from the kingdom had come out to echo their support to Honorable Matthias MPUUGA until the opposition took them on. It was the right decision. So for me, I think the comment by BOBI WINE on Matthias MPUUGA is resurrecting him. He's done and dusted. DA cannot go anywhere. Even if Matthias MPUUGA comes out to stand on for the president, which I think he will not stand because those are cowards. They had a chance to stand a long time ago. He cannot garner even 0.0% because a presidential race is something else. Okay? Even the people surrounding him, you clearly see their failures. Abedi Bwanika tried. Okay, so you are resurrecting Abedi Bwanika. And Matthias MPUUGA is going to be all over the news for the next 2 days, defending. Okay? So for me, I think, and I'm not saying that BOBI WINE, okay, I understand where BOBI WINE comes from because I already talked about that. It's because his family, his friends, people around him are being threatened, are being killed, are being incarcerated. But I think it was overboard. So for the case, it will not take a day. It cannot stand in the courts of law. Okay? It cannot stand on the courts of law. It's just politics. Just to make sure that in the future, maybe if they ask him that if it went to, why didn't you take them to court? He will say that I did. But it won't take any day in courts of law. Of course, that's my opinion. Do make comments by commenting about this. Thank you very much for listening in. If this is the first time on this YouTube channel, I implore you to subscribe, like, and comment so that I can be motivated to do more of such videos. I'll see you on another one. Peace.
Nange benjagala obulungi